Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. It is Friday night, and we are live and in effect as I report to you from behind this plastic microphonic device. Hope everybody is doing well here as we get into the weekend. Yes, indeed. All right, and tomorrow is Valentine's Day. That's right, Valentine's Day. So those who celebrate, hope you enjoy. Let's get into some of the comments and see what some folks are saying about some of the videos here. I appreciate you all being here with me tonight, every single one of you. That's right, here we go. We got Rob the Stacker says, I tried to sell a 1 ounce gold eagle online, and they offered $100 under spot plus $50 for shipping and another $50 because I was looking to sell under 2 ounces. So basically $200 under spot is what I was looking, and I said, no thanks. Well, good for you. I would shop around different bullion dealers and see what they're going to give you back for it. They're going to get different prices. Likely. Check out some of the metals. They also will buy gold from you as well. All right, let's get into see what we've got with some more comments here. We are expecting about 3 and 4 scammers to call us tonight, so we want to be ready and prepared for those calls if they do come in. All right, and we've got Silver Bowl 30. Says, been buying and holding for almost 10 years. I almost was tempted to sell when we hit $100, but no one was paying near $100. And although I wish I traded the GSR, I'm happy I didn't sell. Sal, you are a beacon of light in our stacking journey. Well, thank you, Silver Bull. I appreciate that so much. Yeah, I tell you what, you'll feel better holding more precious metals than not. Fiat currency, it is what it is. It's losing value. Even now with inflation numbers down, they're still higher than what they expect, and they're also even at 2%. They're robbing us 2% every year. That's the average. Usually, it's more than that. Good to see you. A lot of good folks here. Good to see Silver Shelby Stacker, Z3221, JM Unleashed is here, who has partially inspired tomorrow morning's video. So I hope you will check that out, tomorrow morning's video, and check out JM Unleashed channel as well. And let's see here, we got Silver Honda, who drives a blue Honda, paid off blue Honda. Says that I haven't bought any gold and silver for almost a year. However, I have no credit card or car payments. Plus, we got our income tax refund. I think that I'm ahead of the game. Wow, you got it back quick. Way to go. That is awesome, Silver Honda. That is great to hear. Yes, indeed. All right. Let's peruse our way through here. And by the way, let's take a look at where the market's closed tonight. Gold closed above $5,000 an ounce. That was quite something. Silver was up $2.13, up 0.283% today. So it did slightly outperform gold, but not by much. And platinum is up 3.2%. Palladium up 4.88%. So all the metals are up today as we head into the weekend. All right, let's see here. By the way, check out channel sponsor Summit Metals. There they are. I love what they did with their website. So check them out. Link is in the description below. And they carry all the prices of the precious metals and buy and sell and have other features as well as, this is really cool. What I found is, selling international shipping. They do describe that. They have a Q&A there. So check that out if you get a chance. They're one of the only dealers that I know that will ship internationally. So that's good news. All right, good to see you guys. Welcome. Appreciate you all being with me here tonight. Let's peruse our way through some more comments. We've got Silver Scientist here in this video about the market report. Says, I love the duality of silver. Yeah, it is kind of neat. Industrial demand will continue to drive prices along with 5-year supply deficit. It's going to take a lot of work and time to fix supply issues. Even then, it may not recover fast enough to stabilize price. I think so too, which is why I believe on the other side of this, whatever that is, even if it is my $50 an ounce floor for silver, that's still really good compared to what we've been seeing over the last decade, even the last 5 years. Yes, indeed. We're gonna thank you, Jam Elise, for posting a link to Summit Metals YouTube, and maybe you should post a link to your channel too, because people should check it out for sure. Good to see you, Steve C. Same name is here. Good to see you, Silver Shelby. A lot of good folks with us tonight. Appreciate you watching. We are expecting some scammers to call us here in about 15 minutes, or 10 minutes rather. We'll see if they do it. All right, what? Not $15 an ounce? I had to sell 27 ounces of silver yesterday, sold at $77.69, so I can't complain. My DCA is still around the mid-20s. I'm still making the bank. I don't have any emergency cash reserve right now to buffer between my PMs and life, so it sucked that I had to sell, but at least I have the option now. I distinctly remember the days before silver when I dealt with payday loan sharks. Yes, wow, well, we've come a long way. Who's your stacker? And I'm glad you had the silver for when you needed it, and hope you can get that cash reserve, that buffer, so that you can hold on to more of your silver. But you did very well, my friend. Yes, indeed. Lulu Sparza says here, I watch your videos because you're so positive, even though I don't believe the job numbers. Keep up the positivity. Thank you. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. A lot of people think I'm negative, but yeah, I try to be positive, and the most positive thing we can take from all of this is silver indeed is something that will preserve your wealth over a long course of time. There's more to it than just price. It's an amazing metal. And thank you. I appreciate that, Lulu. And good to see Cybercurrent Twitcher is here. Z3321, Don Frias is here. Good to see Devin S. Music is here as well. A lot of good folks with us tonight. Appreciate you piling in here. And as we answer some more comments and see what folks are saying here on the broadcast here tonight, on this Friday night, the 13th. Philippine expat community. Sal, you say things on this video I have never heard you say in the past 1.5 years I have been stacking. You play both sides of the coin, which makes you just as much of a manipulator as anyone. Well, that's interesting. So because I like to think intellectually, and because I like to be intellectually honest and look at both sides of an issue, that makes me a manipulator? Wow, that's an interesting take on it. And so I don't know what you mean by I've never heard you say in the past 1.5 years you have been stacking. I care to elaborate what it is. And when I talk about both sides of the coin, well, it's always good to talk about what's happening and look at the other side of the situation. It's called critical thinking, Philippine expat community, and you should consider trying it sometime. It does not make me a manipulator, so I would love to find out what that is all about. Steve C says here, and Steve C is with us tonight, if all Americans loved America like Texans love America, would be awesome. Like Texans love Texas, America would be awesome. Texas is awesome. Oh, by the way, we are closed, not accepting any more folks. We are full. There you go. So Steve C must be from Texas. It is a great state for sure, and I've been through there, but it is beautiful indeed, and I can understand Texas pride and for sure. Aaron Ritchie, Texas has its own Fort Knox. That's right. We are a proud state. I mean, what other state has its own toast? That's right. Texas toast. That's right. Very good. All right. Thank you, Aaron. And Marco Morales here on the news that I talked about with regards to what Texas is doing with releasing their own gold and silver metals or coins. Can anyone answer what the difference is between a coin and a round, bullion and not bullion? Yes, coins, and I mentioned this in the video, coins have a denomination on them and are backed by government. Mostly. However, with the case that I show with the Libertad, it is a coin too and does not have a denomination. In other words, whatever the legislature does to codify a particular product that comes out of their mint is the one that it means it's a coin. And by the way, a coin can also be bullion as well. The American Silver Eagle is a bullion coin and is the most popular bullion coin out there on the planet. Yes, indeed. So, yep, it can be bullion. Yes, indeed. Very good. All right, Barb R is here. Good to see you. Future of the dollar is dim, Zed. In other words, it's continuing to lose value. We can bank on that. It's going to lose value every single year, and that's not good news. So that will just continue. And Eric Hammond says here, thanks for the great update. Summit Metals is a great company. I ordered some shiny metals and it was a simple transaction. Shipped fast, prices were very competitive. That's great to hear. Thank you, Eric. I'm glad you had a good experience with them. Mickey Donska, I love those dips. If I wasn't broke, I hear you. I understand. Here comes a scammer. Hello?
Hey, this is Mark from Senior Financial Department. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. I heard you cough. Are you okay?
Yes, I'm okay. I'm calling to let you know about whole life insurance plan that will cover 100% of your burial, cremation, funeral, or any deaths and obligation. The
Okay.
best part, you can also leave some money behind for your family as a last year or also. For the qualifying purpose, may I ask, how old are you, sir?
I'm 67. Now, what would happen if there's two moderators, one that links from one's channels and the other one links to the other person's channel? What happens in that scenario?
Sir, I really don't know what you're just trying to say to me.
Let me explain it again. Just listen to me and I'll explain it again. Just listen. What happens if one moderator links to the other moderator's channel and then the other moderator links back to the other channel, to the other moderator's channel? It's, they go back and forth and do that. What happens in that scenario? Answer that question.
Sir, I really don't know what you're just trying to say to me.
I just explained it twice. Do you not hear me?
Sir, I hear you, but I can't understand what you just tried to say.
All right, let me say it again in Hindi. Markecho de gandu chutia and the bencho de markelo de gandu.
Sir, what are you just trying to say to me?
I just said it. What I said in English, I just said in Hindi about the two moderators linking to each other's channels.
Sir, I really don't know about him. I understand what you just tried to say me, but this is not our business.
This is not what?
This is not our business.
It's not your business? Well, it's my business. It just happened here. So I don't know. I mean, it's a groundbreaking thing.
Okay.
Can you do me a favor? Will you say this? I want you to.
Why are you so exhausting, sir?
I'm not exhausted. I'm not exhausting. I'm not driving right now, and my car is a hybrid. So when the gas engine is, then there's some exhaust. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to say JM Unleashed. Say that. Say JM Unleashed.
So, sir, why I'm telling you?
I want you to say JM Unleashed, please.
Sir, I think you really don't have to.
I do. I just say that. Just say JM Unleashed. Just say it. Just say it. Try it.
JM Unleashed.
Okay, that's close enough. Now say Cyber Curtain Twitcher. Now say Cyber Curtain Twitcher.
Cyber Curtain Twitcher.
Okay, good. All right, now go ahead and continue, and I'll play along with what you've got. Okay, what do you want to ask me next?
Okay, sir, I'm calling to let you know about whole life insurance plan that will cover 100% of your burial, cremation, funeral, or any deaths and obligation. And the best part, you can also leave some money behind for your family as a last resort. Okay, and for the qualifying purpose, may I ask how old are you? You tell me you are 67. Okay.
That's right.
So you make your own.
Can you speak a little faster? You're speaking a little bit too slow for me. Can speed up the conversation. Go ahead.
Okay, sir. Do you make your own healthcare and financial decision, or someone helps you?
I do. I make it all by myself, except for JM Unleashed and Cyber Curtain Twitcher. They'll help me.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
That's perfect. May I ask what is the 5-digit zip code?
71202.
71202. Okay, that's correct.
You're getting very sleepy. You're getting very sleepy right now.
No, sir. And I believe you pay your bills on time, and you do have
I do. That's right. And when I count back from 10 to 1, you're going to be in a hypnotic state. Are you ready? 10,
okay.
9, 876-54321. Are you hypnotized yet?
Yes.
Okay, now I want you to do. Let's dig deep into your memories. What's your Hindi name?
I really don't know what.
You don't know what your Hindi name? Sure, you know what your Hindi name. Are you Pakistani?
Sir, what are your Hindi? What do you mean by Hindi?
I mean your Hindi. Are you Pakistani or Hindi, or are you Bangladeshi? Do you like to pass the Dutchie with a Bangladeshi? Do you like to pass the Dutchie with a Bangladeshi?
Bangladeshi? What is you mean Bangladeshi, sir?
Bangladeshu, Mogadishu, Bangladesh. Okay?
I really don't understand what you're trying to say to me, sir.
I don't either. I don't understand.
What's your last name?
It is Theodore Kaczynski, but you can call me Ted. My friends call me Theodore for short.
Okay, sir. Sir, are you serious about our product and may I continue this transfer call?
Yes, I'm serious. Why would I give you a
Sir,
fake name if I wasn't serious?
are you sure, sir?
Yes, I'm sure. Now listen to me closely. Now, if I was to go to Bangladesh and Dhaka and bathe in the river Ganges with a
Sir,
sacred cow.
Bangladesh, I think Bangladesh is.
Hold on. Say that again. Go ahead.
Hi, Jim.
Sir, I think Bangladesh
Yes.
is a country name.
It's Jim. How you doing?
What do you mean by it? Sir, are you trying to... Sir, you really don't have manners. You're trying to someone help you. Really, sir.
Yes, we're here. The other caller's calling. What's your name, caller? Caller number 2, what's your name?
My name is Mark Kennedy.
What is the other guy's name? Not you, not the guy from Bangladesh. The other guy's name.
Who the hell are the other guy, sir?
He's not saying anything. I don't know why he's not talking. Say something, other guy.
Sir, we are here for sale our product.
Yeah.
I'm talking about
Hey man, I'm from Bangladesh. What are you talking about?
I'm not from Bangladesh, and I'm here.
Are you from Pakistan? There's only three options where you're from. You're either from Bangladesh, India, or Pakistan. Which one of those three?
Shit.
Sir, tell me about where you're located.
I'm not going to tell you about my day. I'm not going to tell you what kind of burial arrangements I want.
Sir, sorry, sir. Which city you belong?
I belong in Dhaka, Bangladesh.
You're Dhaka. After few days, I came Dhaka. And
Are you from Saskatchewan? Are you from Saskatchewan?
I will talk you very hard from your mouth and your okay, sir.
Oh yes, sir. Okay, yes, okay, sir. Thank you.
Man.
Okay, he hung up. The Bangladeshi hung up. Now it's just you and me.
He even can speak English, man. What are you talking about?
Well, he tried to speak English, but I've tried to peg him down. I think he's either from Bangladesh, Saskatchewan, or have you?
What was he trying to sell?
He was trying to sell me burial insurance, long-term burial insurance.
Oh, insurance. Oh my God.
Yeah, I think, and it's. I told him. I said, "Can I bring my shoes and my glasses with me?" You know, I asked him if I could bring that to the gravesite. My shoes and my glasses. Oh my goodness. Oh, but he wouldn't have any of that.
You said that I'm from Bangladesh too.
You might.
Did you say that?
No, what's your accent? Let's hear your accent. Let's see if I can guess where you're from. Say something. Why don't you quote me some Enter Sandman lyrics from Metallica?
What was that?
I want you to quote me Enter Sandman lyrics from Metallica. You can pull it up on the Google machine if you want. I'll be able to tell your accent by you singing. Thank you.
What?
Oh, my ass is killing me. Go ahead.
My ass is killing me?
No, it's me, not you.
Oh my gosh, man.
Why don't you just...
I'm from Brazil, man.
Brazil, Portuguese, Brazil.
Yeah,
You know my favorite Brazilian death metal band, thrash metal band is obviously Sepultura. Sepultura. You know what Sepultura means in Portuguese?
I know that, but I can't say that right now.
You can say it. It's not a bad word. Say Sepultura. No. Say Sepultura.
I can't say any Portuguese in the office, okay? I have my colleague here. There is really restricted.
Can I sue you? Can you sue me?
Yes. Portuguese
what?
And the other thing, okay? So, listen, man, I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste my time.
Yes, you do. You do want to waste my time. We want to waste your time. You do want to waste it. Yes, man.
No, you asked me to call you last 5 years.
And how do you know I'm a man? How do you know I've not transitioned? You just assume. You judge me. Now I want you to speak the rest of this conversation in Portuguese. ¿Por qué? Vamos a la estación de ferrocarril, señor. Where are the other scammers? Why aren't they calling me? Why is it just you on the phone?
Do you know why I'm calling you?
Yes. And I need more scammers. I'm not satisfied with just one scammer. We need to get more to call us.
Well, why are you saying it's scammer? Like, I didn't even say anything.
I know. That's why I know you're a scammer, because you're not saying anything. You've got to say something. You've got to convince me that you're not a scammer. This is where you come into play, and you've got to be bold in your initiative to try to.
All right. This is James. All right.
Yeah.
And I'm calling from Prime Capital Zone.
Okay, thank you,
And
James.
I called you because you had applied with us like a couple of years back about 120,000 business financing.
That's exactly right.
So I was just wondering, like, if it makes any sense to reconnect with you because
it does. It makes perfect sense.
This time.
This makes perfect sense because there's no way a scammer would say that I had applied before and you had my name on file for a loan. And there's no way a scammer would say that. So that means you've got to be legit. You've got to be too legit to quit. You know what I'm saying? Do you know? That's not a rhetorical question. I want to know if you know what I'm saying. Hello? Brasilia?
Yeah, I'm hearing.
Are you from the capital city, Brasilia?
No.
Do you like to bathe in the river Amazon with all the sacred cows?
I like to.
You like to bathe in the river Amazon with all the sacred cows and the anacondas? You know what I like to tell? Do you know what I like to say to the anacondas in Brazil? I like to say, get a grip. Because they're constrictors. Get it? The anacondas are constrictors.
So this is the reason you asked me to call you at 5:15, right?
That's exactly right.
So you can waste my time.
No. It's so that you can waste my time.
No, I didn't call you to waste your time.
Do you know who Paulo Jr. is? Do you know who Paulo Jr. is? Paulo Jr. That is the bass player for the band Sepultura. And Max Cavalera. Hold on. Here comes another scammer. Just a minute. Stay on the line with me. This is an American one here. Hello?
Hey, Richard. I'm sorry about that. I got caught up talking to my grandma.
That's okay. At least we got an American on the line. We talked to a Pakistani, a Bangladeshi, an Indian. Now we've got a Brazilian scammer. Now we got you, an American one. How you doing?
I'm amazing. How are you?
I'm doing just fine and dandy, like semi-sweet candy.
Okay. How was your trip?
Our trip was just fine. It was great. It was a very successful operation that I went to. And now I'm just thinking about Paulo Jr., the bass player from Sepultura, which is the Brazilian thrash metal band, the epic Brazilian thrash metal band, who basically has kind of fallen off the wayside because nobody cares about that new singer. We want Max and Igor back. Max Cavalera and Igor Cavalera. You know what I mean?
I don't know who those guys are, but I can respect what you're talking about.
Well, thank you. You should look up Sepultura, Dead Embryonic Cells, on the old YouTube sometime. It's great stuff. It's basically hip hop, but think of Nicki Minaj meets Cardi B, and put a little Flavor Flav in there, and maybe some Chuck D from Public Enemy, and you got Sepultura.
Okay. It's a pretty lurid image, I would say so.
It's lurid? It's lurid image?
Yeah, it's pretty lurid.
Yeah, it makes me want to pop up, and it gets me all happy and positive in the morning. You know what I mean?
That's important that you start your morning that way.
That's right. So I put on the old Dead Embryonic Cells, and maybe a little bit of territory. War for territory! You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So how may I serve you today?
Yeah,
What's your name again?
My name is Tom. I'm from
Tom. That's right, Tom. That's right, Tom. I knew I was. Did you know that Igor Cavalera, he has his toms basically almost at a 45-degree angle when he hits his toms? It's almost like he's hitting a wall with his drumsticks. Igor.
Okay.
His name is Igor. Not to be confused with Cyber Curtain Twitcher's Igor. This is the drummer from Sepultura. If you watch that video, Dead Embryonic Cells, you'll see him drumming, and his toms are like angled at a 45-degree angle. And now every time I watch a Sepultura video and hear him drum and hit those toms, I'm going to be thinking of you. You're Tom, because your name is Tom.
Oh, that's a very sweet gesture, man.
Well, thank you. You've influenced me. Nice. So what kind of
Richard,
death metal do you like? What kind of death metal do you like?
Rich, I would love to talk to you about my musical interests, but I'm definitely keen to kind of wrap my workday up too.
Oh, rap. You like rap. I love it. I love how you answered that. You're a big rap fan. I like it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, rap's okay.
You rap?
I just wanted to, I can't really personally myself. I just wanted to move us forward with the next step to get you the $120K that you were looking for.
Okay, yes. I'd like to get $120,000 for the business. That's correct. Yeah, that's...
So all that I would need, obviously, you know, it's the weekend, so we wouldn't
actually,
have to
technically,
offer...
it's not the weekend. The weekend doesn't start until midnight tonight, which would be actually the next day. 12.00 or :00:001. That begins the weekend. This is still a weekday here.
You're right. Yeah, you're right. But yeah, businesses are closing.
That's true. You're right.
We can't get you $120K right now.
Yeah.
So if you could, at your earliest convenience, here, let me make sure that I still have your email.
Because I'm tough enough. Wrap it up. I'll take it. The Fabulous Thunderbirds. Remember that song? Wrap it up. I'll take it.
I don't know that song.
That was Eazy-E. That was a song by Eazy-E back in the 1980s.
Mr. Jeopard, what's your email again?
It is yt47@aol.com. You can use that one. Oh, yeah, this coffee tastes delicious. Nice.
How long have you been looking for this $120K? Have you applied with any other?
Ever since the scammer started calling me back in 2014. You'll never guess how much I earn per month either. Take a wild...
You told me it was $98,000.
Yes, that's right, $98,000. You got it. It's always and every single time $98,000. This is wonderful. You got it. You're good, Tom.
Well, I just wrote down notes the last time.
That's right. You take copious notes. You take copious amount of notes. And the last scammer, his name was Nick, and we tried to dig deep into his psyche, going back into his time when he was in the womb. We called him Prenatal Nick. And we almost got there. We must be able to evaluate his internal psyche, going all the way back from into childbirth before he was born. And I imagine probably when Prenatal Nick was born, there was probably a copious amounts of afterbirth that surrounded his body on the way out. Do you know if that was the case with you?
I'm not.
He hung up. I was going to ask if his mom had a vaginal birth or a C-section, or maybe an L-section, or maybe a cross-section. Let's find out. We got to find out. That's a burning question. I've got to know.
6, 4, 6, 8.
Ah, dang it. We're not gonna expose his phone number, but anyways. All right. Well, next scammer that calls us, we'll find out if they were born via C-section, L-section, cross-section, or natural, and if there was a perennial tear, or the tear of the, because when the baby comes out, sometimes it stretches the vagina in such a way that there's a tear, and I forget what they call that, but it's something. There's some medical term for that, and I want to see if his mom had that. But anyways, let's see. All right, moving ahead here. You guys are great. Thanks for putting up with me. I've been blocked by Tom. Oh, man, let's see here. All right. Love those dips. If it wasn't broke. Okay, Matthew Holbrook on the Texas thing here. That's right. Texas says this. Go back, circulate as currency. And are accepted voluntarily as payment. No intervention of the government has happened yet. No denominated values, just gold content. That's right. Exactly. There it is. Thank you. All right, episiotomy. I knew my audience would come for me, and thank you so much, JM Unleashed. And I challenge JM Unleashed in his next video to say the word episiotomy. so that he will appease me with the word episiotomies. All right, let's see here. Very good. Michael K is here. Good to see you, Michael K. The lovely Barb R is with us here tonight. And good to see Randy is here. Let's see here. All right. And Girl Afraid says Friday the 13th tomorrow. Just saying. Hold, that's right. Hold through the 13th. And here we are. Thank you, Marilyn. Appreciate you being here. Thank you guys for putting up with me. All right. And we've got here Scottish Coins Bro. Let me get to where we can make this effective and efficient, as we always like to do here. Says Libertads are beautiful coins. I like the older ones, so I only have one of each in my collection, and they are expensive in the United Kingdom. I have a Mexican coin with a coin press on it also, but that's a 925, but still have a troy ounce and all great coins. Would like to get one of the Texas coins, but also have a full date run of ASCs with about 12 doubles and 6 proof ASCs. A lot of good stuff there. Very cool. Thank you, Scottish Coins Bro. Appreciate it. All right, very good. All right, let's see here. And we've got Bluetooth Blades. Thanks for Sal for lining up those bars. My OCD was killing me. Trump and all, hilarious. I need a box of those to put in my liberal Christmas stockings. There you go, Bluetooth. Appreciate it. Thanks for putting up with me. And very good. All right, there we go. CCT. That's right. Hope you enjoyed that little banter there. And by the way, good to see Lisa Anderson is with us tonight. And good to see Dennis Niemeyer. And very good. And let's get over here to this. We've got Davey Baggins on this video. I think is my worst performing video of the year. And I thought it was the clever, but I guess the viewers didn't. Is gold a pyramid scheme? Yes, it's not what you think. I thought it'd be a catchy title. Anyways, I don't have any gold, as it always seems so expensive. There must be a reason these banks and governments hold it as a store of wealth, especially in these days of fake digital everything. I feel like a precious metals company should use Andy Serkis as their spokesman. There you go. Give me my precious. That wasn't quite a very good one, but anyways. Matt Wingy is here. Good to see you. All right, good to see you guys. By the way, I do stand ready to do some push-ups if the duty were to make a call in that direction. And let's get over here to this. From the pyramid videos, I love videos like this. It's nice to hear something other than market chaos, but something insightful, educational, and informative. Well, Map to the Kingdom, I would actually prefer to do videos like this. But as you can see, this video got horrible views. And I love to do videos like this, but they get horrible views. I don't understand it. But anyways, helps me appreciate when I'm doing this journey. Thank you for taking the time to teach us something new. Always appreciate your time and your hard work. You're an outstanding asset to the community. Stay disciplined, fellow stackers, and enjoy the journey. Well, thank you, Map to the Kingdom. I appreciate it very much. If you feel compelled, I hope you will consider sharing that video around. I think more people need to hear the message. All right, Michael K. And I appreciate Michael K., his faithful viewership too. And he says, I was watching your 2021 gold purchase video the other day, and you said you had a goal of total gold amount of ounces. Just wondering if you reached that goal and if you want to share it. 2021 was a very good year. They need our silver back in the coinage, maybe $100 dime for a chance. Yeah. Michael K., I forgot what it was in my head. But if I remember correctly, I think I did reach it. And I think it may have been 200 ounces. And I'm there. And now I have a new goal in mind, which is much more lofty. I don't know if we're going to get there. All right, very good. Attorney Michael Line says we're going to hit $50 silver any day. It is possible. We shall see. All right, let's see here. And what do we have here? Jeff Account. Hey, Sal, you were 10, I was 13. Remember, a much better country. It certainly was a much better country for sure. But you know what? We got to try to make it great again if we can. And I think that's going to be the American people doing it. Henry Zero, if the ups and downs of PMs were translated into ocean waves, not a single ship would remain afloat. Buy and hold is the best way to go. There you go. Indeed, for sure. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. Deja Vu is here. Good to see you. And the great Dean R is with us here tonight as well. And with this video, he's got a comment about it and says, that's interesting. A $2.50 coin will get you the same thing as the dollar did 5 years ago. That's right. Inflation, you got to love it. Yes, indeed. You got to love the inflation. All right. All right. Have a good night, Lisa Anderson. Thanks for popping in tonight. I appreciate you so much, Lisa. Have a good evening. You are awesome. Hope you have a good weekend as well. Happy Valentine's Day, Lisa. And to all the lovely ladies out there. And let's see here. Richard Metcalf says, what? It passed the House unanimously? What a shocker in and of itself. I won't be trading my $2.50 pieces for new ones, that's for sure. Me either. Yes, indeed. I'm glad I was able to get one of those, or two of those. Silver Days is here. Good to see Silver Days. Yes, indeed. Master Blaster is here. Roadkill is here. Appreciate you all being here tonight. As we peruse our way through here, Selected Silvershire says the following. I hope they hurry up and do it. I have $2.50 and would like to get a 2026 gold coin. Yes. Yeah, well, they're supposed to get it done by having produced and in circulation or available at least by the 4th of July. There you go. Okay, let's see here. And let's see here. And Clyde Hartzell, just another way for the mint to gouge the American public. Well, it's I guess that gives another option or avenue. They will be very expensive, no question about it. Yes, indeed. And we've got Jay Kasich, 7633 on this video from today about the biggest coin news of 2026. Nobody used the dollar coins. Why would they bother with the 250? That's why they're going to do a market study on it. But my guess is since it's a larger denomination, more than double the smallest denomination, some may consider doing it, But it'd be very interesting to see if it's going to be the same diameter. All right. Yeah, let's see here. Master Blaster, how about bringing back my $2.50 bacon and egg breakfast? I like that too. Maybe even better. Yes, that would be quite a savings for sure. Richard Metcalf, sound and profound. That's right. Those are the buzzwords to say in this video. And Richard Metcalf watched to the end and won't get it. It always amazes me that the small amount of gold I have is worth more than the large amount of silver in my safe. Gold is king, silver is the queen. There you go. That's right, Richard, for sure. By the way, good to see TFT Ant of Egypt is here. Napalm Death is here. Napalm Death, good to see you. All right. I'm what's new, a guy named Paul, and we would call him Napalm Death. So his name is Anthony, I guess, or Nate, and so they call him Napalm Death. But I knew a guy named Paul, Napalm Death. Can you imagine if his name is Nate Paul? Yeah, Nathan Paul. Mark Barnard says here, they can get together on anything, and a miracle is a miracle. That they can get together on anything is a miracle. Let's hope they circulate the gold coin. The kids are so unaware today they'll never look through their change. Well, they won't circulate the gold coin. That's for sure, because at $2.50, no one's gonna, would be a fool's errand. But anyways, all right. Let's see here. All right. And let's see here. Greg Munsterman says, it sounds like they will not possess any precious metals, just pop metal. Well, actually, if you watch the video, I mentioned in the video that they will produce them in gold and silver. They won't circulate in precious metals, that's for sure. All right, let's see here. All right, let's press on through the next comment. We got Bill Arrington, who I believe usually cooks supper right around this time, if my memory serves. And he chimes in with this. if it's like the 1976, everybody will hoard them, and 20 years later they will be common in your change. Yeah, that's true. You're right. That very well may be the case. Psychology will definitely be one of the things that we'll see. People will start hoarding them, and then they will circulate in many years down the road, for sure. I still see a lot of 1976 quarters, half dollars, and many of them in uncirculated condition. All right. Andrew Warger is rather amazing that the House would vote unanimously for anything. Indeed, I think that's one of the biggest parts of this that really is shocking and surprising. All right, Michael CBG says, I really enjoy your takes and perspective on everything and the message you spread. Also really cool to see someone still get excited about things like them possibly circulating a $2.50 denominator coin despite being a part of this community for so long. Well, thank you, Michael. I appreciate that. I mean, I really do love coin collecting, and I like coins in general. So I appreciate that. Yes, indeed. All right. Zing Zong, thank you, Hual. Thank you. I think that's a little surprising. Oh, man, Michael K. with the first act of kindness tonight with 5 Salivate Metal gift memberships across the bow. Boom! He just made it home safely. Hope everything's going okay with Donna. And for that, I'm going to give Michael 10 push-ups. Thank you, Michael. 10 push-ups instead of 5. Here we go. Let's make it happen. Appreciate that so much. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. All right, 10. We got it. We made it happen. Here we are. Very good. Thank you so much, Michael K. And let's see here. B. Williams found you the other day, and you are right on track, I believe. Thanks for the info. You rock. Well, thank you, B. Williams. That is very nice of you, and I'm honored that you're here. I hope you will consider subscribing if you haven't done so already. All right, and we got Aaron X1 says this, isn't a $50 bigger than a 1 ounce gold coin dimensionally? They're going to make a $250 amount of the gold version, I wonder. Yeah, I wonder too if the legislation will allow that. But I think, no. The $50 is not bigger than a 1 ounce gold eagle. A 1 ounce gold eagle is 32 point something millimeters. A $50 is 30 millimeters, or right around there. So yes, a $50 is smaller. Okay, let's see here. We got older than rock 66. Says this. Let me get over to it. It says a $2.50 coin will never be used, just like all the $1 coins, because paper currency is more practical and everybody prefers paper currency. American schools are completely non-functional, don't teach math anymore, and never did a good job of teaching math in the past. Most people won't be able to figure out the change and figure out the change for 250 coins. Yeah, it's sad, but probably right. And that feasibility study may come to the same conclusion. We'll see. All right, let's see here. The tribe. That's some wishful thinking. However, it would be a much welcome buying opportunity. This is my video from today. Thank you, the tribe. I forget what you're referring to there at the 5-minute mark, but thank you. And let's see here. Koweski1 says the following. I'm glad I did a GSR swap when it was at 47-1. Love these commentaries. I wake up, grab a cup, put the AirPods in, and walk the dogs listening to your insights. Wow, well, thank you, Koweski. You know, I love it being a part of people's routine like that. They can do other things, or they can watch in the bathtub, or I've had people say they watch in the bathtub, or while they're cooking, or exercising. They'll have it up on the TV. So it means a lot to me that you're watching and are here. It really does. I appreciate especially my core viewing audience, which actually, believe it or not, the ones that watch regularly, like every day, are very few indeed. So I'm really appreciative of all you guys. And OBB says, keep exploring. Thank you. Going to try my best to do just that. Yes, indeed. A homeless investor says, I bought 7 ounces on the dip last night. 1.5 were 90% half dollars. Nice. Way to go. That's awesome. And we got that B. Williams on this video about the $2.50 coin. Says, they stripped all of our coins in 1964 of silver and down to 40%. That was a game changer. It made our coins nothing but markers and physically worthless, along with our fiat currency, turning it into nothing but promissory notes and tokens, debasing our money. That's the truth. U.S. money has been stolen from us for a very long time. You're exactly right, B. Williams. Exactly right. All right. Okay. Yeah, well, thank you, Attorney. I know you're busy, too, as a lawyer, and I appreciate you watching as well, my friend. Definitely. And you post some great videos, too, and we still need to get together for our interview. Yes, indeed. Richard Metcalf, I can't help but wonder what shenanigans Crimex will pull while the Chinese are celebrating. Yes. We shall see. Be very interesting to find out tomorrow. Richard Metcalf, yesterday my portfolio crashed big time, and today it came back quite a bit. Nice. Thank you, Richard. Glad it did so well for you. Quickly becoming one of my favorite channels. Well, thank you, Mantra Pravada. I really appreciate that. Very nice of you indeed. And Map to the Kingdom. This market report for gold today. Says so far for silver was 88.07 and a low was 70.82 this month. Gold started off the week 5,058.40 and ended 5,041.20. Not much of a drop. However, silver on Monday was 83.25 and dropped down to 77.32. So yeah, that's right. More volatile. Silver got hit a little harder today for sure. All right, very good. All right, let's see here. All right, and Michael K. Gold went upwards. I believe that gold will be playing a big part in the new incoming monetary system. I think so too. We'll see how it plays out. It may take a long time to get there, but we'll find out. Let's see here. And Steve Newberry, hola, thank you so much, Steve. And thank you, Jay Monlease, for posting a link to Michael Line's channel. Appreciate that. And Brian, I'm glad I was able to get the gold I have because gold is out of reach for me now. Yes, I know, I hear you. I'm not able to buy nearly as much for that reason. Michael CB, love the Isle of Man Archangel coin you have there. It was one of our first gold pieces got in half ounce in MS69. Congratulations, that's awesome. All right, Just Sam got my money for the roller coaster. Let's ride. There you go. Yes, indeed. Or tickets. I think those are tickets. Jeff Shaw has this to say. I think that a lot of fake silver and possibly gold being sold in China is hurting the citizens trying to save their money, and it probably has a negative impact in other countries too. Yeah, China's known for they're famous for their fake silver. So yes, in many ways it's not that big a news, but they've been doing it a long time. A lot of it comes our way. Wicked Sticky Flowers, what's your favorite Constitution coin, Sal? Well, that's a lot of, there's a lot of them. Probably, in general, constitutional coin in general, probably the St. Gaudens Gold Double Eagle is probably my favorite one. And thank you, Zed3321. I appreciate you. Let's refresh here and see what we've got. And for a few more comments, what we've got happening here. We got Willie. I personally wouldn't touch American Eagles. They're the most fake coins out there. Yeah, you got to be careful, but there are ways to test them. And one way is for the gold and silver. You can use either the CCT Silver Slide or the link in the description of this video and all my videos. There's an affiliate link to get the Pocket Pinger. So I hope you will check that out as well. Silver brass or a combination of both. $20 over spot for Silver Eagle seems reasonable. Glad I accumulated my stack before the robbery started. Yes, glad you did too. Kathy, shifting tide of paper, machete crap, if you will. Yes, true that, true that. And this is Soul Dog has a comment on my video about why it's good to own silver. More like buy while you can, because you won't be able to soon enough. It's already getting thin out there. Yeah, it's temporary though. It's going to normalize. It's going to take a while, but it will normalize. There's silver to be had anywhere and everywhere. It may not be the kind you're looking for, but it is out there. Yes, indeed it is. If I hit $300, hard not to sell. Yeah, I understand that. It would be, especially if gold doesn't, if it narrows with gold there. All right, we got Richard Metcalf on this video. It says silver, gold, and a little platinum with diamond fist. I'll hold on tight. I recently heard a story about an elderly couple that traded 4,200 ounces of silver for a brand new top-of-the-line RV so they could travel the country in their golden years. So there you go. Yes, indeed. You got to enjoy life a little bit too, and you get to that age, especially if you don't have offspring to pass it down to. Why not? Yes, indeed, enjoy it. It's all crazy, but it has to settle in sometime. Indeed, and it will. You're right. SHKN7UT says the same people. Perps decided not to crash gold and silver again today, because they're aware of how blatant their fraud has become. So they'll wait until Monday. Well, you're not gonna want to miss tomorrow morning's video. Yes, indeed. Tomorrow morning's video is going to address that. And it is partly inspired by JM Unleashed, our very own JM Unleashed here. And so, yes, indeed. So hope you will stay tuned for that video tomorrow. Let's go, solo tips. That's right. We got to be motivated. Let's get going. That's for sure. All right, Joe Moore, I never heard of them called sunken relief. I've always called them incused. Yeah, and that's not the right term, believe it or not. A lot of people do call them incused. They are not incused. I had to correct somebody else in the comments. It is technically sunken relief. That's right. And, but that's right. Very good. All right, let's see here. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Let's press on through to the next comment here and see what we've got headed our way. All right, Silver Bar. Thanks, Sal. Great insight and wisdom as always. Thank you, sir. I really appreciate you watching. Cherokee Cowboy, keep on stacking in the free world. You rock. Thanks for telling it like it is. Thank you. I don't know why you call me Philip, but thank you so much from a Universal Woman. Willa says, I'd like to get the gold version of that coin. Yes, I would too. Certainly would. And Breezy says here, and I quote directly, none of these numbers matter, he says. The big guys will manipulate silver and gold down to where it's there for portfolios. Still believe silver will fall below 50 and gold below 4K this month. I've been posting this since silver hit 122 and gold hit 5,600. Maybe not to this extent, but I did post a few times that the correction is inevitable. The dollar is gaining strength, and not that the masses have been calling for, but the majority says buy, you sell. Never ever fails. Watch and see. Yep. All right. Always good to have a balanced viewpoint on this stuff, for sure. All right, and thank you, Lulu Lucky. Well, that brings us to the end of this broadcast tonight. You guys have been amazing. I really appreciate you being here. Please, I hope you will stay tuned for tomorrow morning's video. Going to be a good one, so I hope you will check it out. And if you've not seen my videos from today, I hope you will check that out as well. You guys are amazing. I appreciate you being here. Have a wonderful evening. Happy Valentine's Day to you all. And keep your feet on the stars. Keep reaching for the ground. Have a good night, all. Take care. See ya.